Alright, so today's video, I'm going to just talk about and tell you what my favorite rock albums of all time are. Some I've got on CD, some I don't. Um, there's, these are the only ones I can think of right now. I'm sure the list would be a lot bigger. But this is just, some of my favorite albums from bands and artists that I like. And so, let's just get to it. First, I'm going to show you the ones I actually have copies of. So, first, we have Killer by Alice Cooper. It's part of a box set that I bought. Um, I love this album. Um, you've got songs like the title track, Dead Babies, Desperado, um, Yeah, 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 You Drive Me Nervous. And of course, this is from the original Alice Cooper band. It happens to be my favorite album from him. Um, then, of course, you got Destroyer by Kiss, another good one. Detroit Rock City, King of the Nighttime World, God of Thunder, of course, Shout It Out Loud, and Beth came from here. One of my favorite songs is Do You Love Me? Um, right now, it's my favorite Kiss album, but it does fluctuate between this, Hotter Than Hell, and Rock and Roll Over. I would say they're the three best ones. Dress to Kill is another good one. Um, from Queen, there's Night at the Opera, which of course gave us the great song Bohemian Rhapsody, one of the greatest rock songs of all time, the definitive Queen song. But there's also, Death on Two Legs, Losing on a Sunday Afternoon, I'm in Love with My Car, You're My Best Friend, 39, Sweet Lady, Prophet Song, um, Love of My Life, great ballad. Favorite Led Zeppelin album of all time, of course, is Physical Graffiti. It was a double album originally, 2 discs on the CD. Um, songs like Custard Pie, The Rover, which is my favorite Zeppelin song, In My Time of Dying, Houses of the Holy, which was meant to be on the album Houses of the Holy, but didn't make the cut. And so they added it to this because a lot of these songs were supposed to be on like earlier albums. They didn't make the cut. And I think there's a few that they just recorded just for this, though, to make it a full album. Um, Kashmir, which they say is the actual definitive Zeppelin song, but most fans say it's Stairway to Heaven, which Led Zeppelin 4 is another great album. Um, so there's that. Of course, this next album, big #1 seller for this band. It's a great band that I like, that I've listened to for a long time. My dad got me into them, as he did with a lot of these bands. Fleetwood Mac Rumors, another great album. Secondhand News, Dreams, Never Going Back Again, Don't Stop, Go Your Own Way, The Chain, Gold Dust Woman, just all great tracks. And of course, next up, The Beatles, my second favorite band of all time. Favorite album from them, the White Album. Although I also do like Abbey Road and Let It Be. This, of course, was a double album. Back in the USSR, Dear Prudence, Glass Onion, Obla Blah, While My Guitar Gently Weeps, Rocky Raccoon, Don't Pass Me By, Year of Blues, Mother Nature's Son, Helter Skelter, Revolution. Just phenomenal Beatles album. You can't go wrong there. And so I will now pull up my list here that I got, because I don't have copies of these albums, but I do like them. Let's see if I can do this here. So, the debut album from Boston. Most of the songs on there, big hits for them. And Justice for All by Metallica, which includes 2 of my favorite songs, One and the title track. Power Ridge by AC/DC. Freaking phenomenal album. Probably my favorite AC/DC album. Rock and Roll Damnation, Down Payment Blues, Give Me a Bullet, Riff Raff, Sin City, Gone Shootin'. Just great songs. Rise and Fall of Ziggy Stardust by David Bowie. great concept album. Another concept album that I like, you got Tommy by The Who. 2112 by Rush, which half of it's concept, the other half is just songs. But that song, title track 2112, it's freaking big, like epic. Um, I love that song. It's probably top 5 Rush songs for me. And then, of course, there is Master of Reality by Black Sabbath, which has one of my favorite Sabbath songs, Children of the Grave. But then there's also Sweet Leaf, After Forever, Lord of this World, and Into the Void. Freaking awesome, phenomenal songs. Yeah, there's probably more albums out there that I just couldn't think of, but those are just some of my favorites from these artists. But yeah, so I would like to hear from all of you. What are some of your favorite albums from your favorite bands? If you like the video, please hit the like button. Check out the content on my channel. Subscribe if you enjoy all of that. And that'll be all for today. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.